You here to promote the fight, man. We shouldn't even talk to that like, man. You're scumbag. I knew you were gonna try to hang out to the cross like you did before. You, we're off the show. Man, that's not everybody. No. Let me get off me. Get off my hand. You got too many other. You got a lot of people coming, man. I ain't doing these eggs.
Most celebrities prefer to keep a cool head when provoked. No one wants a PR nightmare. But then there is Mike Tyson, who simply doesn't give a f***. And here's the crazy thing. It doesn't even matter if you're a billionaire. That's something Dana White, the president of the UFC, learned the hard way when he sat in the wrong guy's seat.
Hey, come on. Move it.
You want, I like this seat.
I like it better.
Only Mike can make the outspoken Dana White as quiet as a kid. During the press conference for his fight with Lennox Lewis in 2002, Tyson brought that tiger energy when a crowd member tried to take chances with the wrong one.
Put your mother in the straight jacket, you punk ass white boy. Come here and tell me that if I you in your ass, punk white boy. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your ass alive, you. Come and say in my face, you ass everybody. You, come on, you're scared coward. You're not man enough to with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world.
Now that crash out was warranted, there are consequences to actions. This next reporter didn't get the memo. He decided it would be a good idea to go off script and ask Tyson a question about his prior criminal charges. Keep in mind this was years later, after the dust had already settled, when Tyson was ready to do more positive things with his life.
Well, some of your critics would say, there's a race for mayor. We know you're a convicted rapist. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that?
Hey, I don't know who said that. You're the only one I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, because it's negative and you're being negative.
At first, Tyson tried to change the topic politely, but the old-school Iron Mike decided to come out with zero tolerance for disrespect.
His life, highs and lows.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit.
Hey,
with that comment.
Come on.
No, that was a piece of a piece of shit.
We're doing live TV
Man,
now.
I don't care. What are you gonna do about it?
All right, you got a show that you're doing tonight.
We are.
A lot of people.
We are. Where it comes
there.
raw and it's the real truth.
Yeah, a lot of
it's
people
the
are going
truth.
to be there. Right. Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare?
I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear talking to a rat piece of shit like you.
Come on, Mike.
No, because you're a piece of shit.
All right,
You really have to
we're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming in.
Ouch! The reporter was lucky that Tyson only attacked him with his words and not his fists. The same cannot be said for one troll who kept harassing Mike on a plane.
This is George talking to Mike Tyson, bro. This shit crazy, bro. Mike Tyson.
This drunk fool clearly was on some potent drugs to act like this with Mike Tyson, but you know what they say.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Hey.
This guy will forever be known as the idiot who got destroyed by Mike Tyson on a plane. Perhaps that's what he wanted all along. In recent years, Mike Tyson has cooled off, chilled out, and is much more mellow. He's giving unk vibes and doesn't really have enemies. Some people have taken his old age for weakness. The primary suspect being former UFC fighter Brendan Schaub, who kept taking jabs at Tyson during a Fun Boys live stream.
Shape like that. You were having for a while, Jam. You got in shape, like real shape.
I did,
Not running.
stem cell research. That's what it is, stem cell.
Okay. And that's how you got in shape, though?
Yes.
You running a lot, Mike?
Yeah, on the treadmill.
Treadmill.
I bet you're huffing with the beat. Mike, before you answer, this is no disrespect to me.
He big, Mike.
Technically wise, Fury can go defense, his footwork is big. To me, as far as technique wise, Fury's the best we've ever had.
Oh, wow.
What you think, Mike? Yeah, Mike, that's a great answer, Mike.
I don't want to know. I don't care if he could beat me or not.
He named after
His
me.
name is Tyson.
His name is Tyson.
And his daddy, yeah, he could beat me.
Game over.
He could beat me. I don't care. His name is Tyson. Named after the greatest fighter ever lived.
Coming back.
He'll get mad at you, bro. And once he gets mad, it's over. Once he gets mad, it's over.
I got him now.
Tyson ignored it for some time until he got tired of Brendan's jabs and he had to remind him who the big boss was. Just look at how Brendan avoided eye contact. This tension didn't start here. Years prior, during an interview, you can tell that Tyson didn't really mess with Brendan too much. Just look at his body language whenever Brendan asked him a question.
Because sometimes my mind plays tricks on me and my mind tells me I'm a bitch. If you think you're fly and you walk around the baddest man in the planet, why don't you fight that mother? But why don't you just go right there and spit in his face? That kind of okay. That's my mind. Fuck, nigga, whoa! Whoa!
You still got fire, man.
Whoa! I'm saying, why you leave me alone? I don't want to fuck
About it? You talk to a therapist?
Why would I talk to them?
I don't know. Maybe they'd help you deal with some of the demons.
I don't believe they're smarter than me.
No, they might not be, but maybe they should be good to talk to someone who's not.
No, I don't know. I don't believe in that.
Never.
I'm born to do this.
Yeah.
I'm born to do this until I reach God status. I'm just born to do this.
What
man.
would get you to God status though?
Dying doing this.
Oh, dying in the ring.
Yeah. That's real talk, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you fought in the UFC or not, Brendan. Trust us, you do not want smoke with Iron Mike Tyson. This is something heavyweight boxer Mitch Green found out the hard way during a street fight with Tyson. Back in 1988, Mitch Blood Green learned a brutal lesson about boundaries when he ran into Tyson on the streets of Harlem. Green had spent years running his mouth, accusing Mike of ducking him and disrespecting his name. Unfortunately for him, he chose the wrong day and the wrong location to say it to Mike's face. Within seconds, words turned into fists, and Iron Mike went into full Street Fighter mode.
The heavyweight showdown between Mike Tyson and Frank Bruno, scheduled for October the 8th, is now in doubt. Tyson has suffered a hairline fracture to his right wrist after a street brawl with former contender Mitch Green. Green sustained 5 stitches to his nose, but claimed a moral victory.
He hit me, and I didn't see his punch coming, and he did not knock me down or nothing. I saw him do like this and run. He ran.
Mike is no stranger to street fights. Well before ever getting into boxing, he was just a troubled youth growing up in the mean streets of Brownsville, New York. His first fight happened after a bully kicked one of his pigeons, biting its head off as if he were in the horror film Hereditary. Tyson's face, covered in tears, proceeded to knock that guy out in front of a crowd of onlookers. That day, a legend was born. Mike Tyson is always ready to fight for those he loves and will tolerate zero disrespect. This is something the rapper Fat Joe exposed when sharing this rare story.
In with this one bouncer, but they had like 8 bouncers. So I grabbed him for 1 second. I said, you do know we're gonna get up. They gonna beat the out of us. Them niggas, Joe. And out of nowhere, they're about to beat us up, and you hear a voice. Hey, yo, Joe, pun's right. These niggas, we turn around, it's Iron Mike Tyson. He got the kufi on, suit on, taking off his Gucci loafers. He wound up chasing the guy, the main guy who was gonna beat us up. Cock Diesel, 7'4". Mike was chasing him in his socks out around the car, trying to beat the guy up. This is the most classic moment out the whole shit. The guy looked at me. The guy was gonna beat us up. Said, Joe, please tell him to stop. They did not want hands with Iron Mike.
I was a different person back then.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was definitely a different person back then.
It might sound far-fetched, like, what, Tyson really tried to fight 7-foot security guards? But here's the thing, Mike Tyson is crazy. Just look at the time when he tried to fight Bob Sapp. No one in their right mind would ever volunteer to fight a 6'5", 350-pound monster like Bob Sapp. This man looked less like a human and more like something created in a lab. But in 2003, at a K1 MMA event in Japan, Iron Mike Tyson did the unthinkable. He climbed into the ring, stood toe-to-toe with Sapp, and openly challenged him to a boxing match.
Fighting tonight, the Marcus of Queensberry. And that's real. With the Marcus of Queensberry, I'm fighting tonight.
Bob Sapp, you heard the challenge from Mike Tyson. What do you have to say?
Hey, listen up here. Hey. They may call you Kid Dynamite. You mess with me, I'll put your fuse out.
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
No fear, no hesitation, just pure intimidation. Even Sapp, a man who had crushed heavyweights for a living, suddenly looked unsure. Sadly, the fight never happened, but the moment alone was enough to remind everyone that Mike Tyson didn't care about size, weight, or consequences. In the grand scheme of things, he is just another guy who Mike Tyson doesn't like. On the same list is Floyd Mayweather. So here's the deal. A while back, Floyd made some comments about the legendary boxer Muhammad Ali. He basically said that he was a greater boxer than Ali. Here's the problem. Ali is one of Tyson's heroes. When he was still a child, Tyson's trainer Cuz would take him to watch Ali fight. Even years later, at the height of his career, Tyson would still get giddy around the legend. So whenever Tyson sees Floyd, it's always red.
Now to another boxing legend joining us tonight.
Okay.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his shit to school by himself.
There we go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding himself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kid alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Rumor has it that Mike Tyson and Floyd will be having a boxing match in Africa during the spring of 2026. Unlike his fight with Jake Paul, he will be aiming for the head.
One time I went to his house, and it was 6 limos, and nobody would get out the limo. And I said, how come nobody's getting out the car? They said, you don't see that lion standing over there? Mike Tyson had a lion in his front yard.
Like Hangover style.
That's the only man whose house I ever went over. There was a lion in the front yard, loose.
Wow.
He was on the steps like this with a heavyweight belt.
What?
His head was
What? What?
How come nobody wants to get out the car and play with my cat? He was like, no, man,
God.
no, that's not a cat, that's a lion.
That's fucking real?
Oh my God.
Mike Tyson had a lion.
A male lion or a female lion?
That's awesome.
With a mane, a lion in his front yard, loose.
Oh, shit.
It was walking.
You weren't around. Like, if you had to leave, if you had to go to camp, if you had to do anything, like, what did you do with the cats?
They came with me.
Really? They traveled with you?
I had 18 wheels, they had big trucks.
Whoa.
With them and K, they had big, they live big, baby. You know, I'm the heavyweight champ of the world. They live big. When I go somewhere, they go with me. I would have the trucks. I would always have the encavement already built at the house.
It's clear that when it comes to having zero tolerance for disrespect, Mike Tyson is the king of that arena.
And I get to my Mike Tyson joke, and we in the hood at this hood club. I get to my Mike Tyson joke, I'm about to kill it, and it's complete silence. Because Mike Tyson is in the audience. No one's laughing, and then a dude who I still know to this day yelled out from the back, Mike Tyson's in here. Sure. And everybody, and then some black girls in the front talking about, what you gonna do, Jamie? You gonna tell the joke? You gonna tell your little joke now, Jamie? I'm like, don't get him upset, you know? I'm just trying to do. So then the dude said, Mike said, do the joke. And it better be funny. I'm like, oh, snap. So I do the joke. The joke was funny. I get a standing ovation. All of a sudden, Mike Tyson runs up to him. Hey, you're so funny. You're crazy. Come here. I want to hang out with you.
Tyson himself ain't no kin. His demeanor is more like a tiger. Perhaps that's why he chose to have them as pets during the 90s.
I let them bite me in my legs.
And you just playing?
Yeah, but they could pierce my skull.
Jesus. How big did they get?
600, 500. That's when they're eating good, man. That's when they're eating good.
But you never felt nervous around them, or you never felt like they might kill one of your friends accidentally?
Definitely one of my friends and my family members.
We are dealing with a wild guy. Let us know which moment was your favorite in the comment section.